Hi there, everyone. My name's Valentina, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the 5 signs that he is thinking about you. Yes, you I'm talking to. And this topic is actually specifically about twin flames. Now, for those of you that don't know what twin flames are, your twin flame is the only person that was created to be with you. They are your divine complement. You are your perfect counterpart, and there is no other person that could be for you apart from your twin flame. And I'm not talking about soulmates here. Your twin flame is not a special kind of soulmate, because your twin flame is created from the same soul blueprint as you, whereas soulmates are created from, you know, another soul blueprint altogether. But you can be in the same soul group, and that's something else. But being in the same soul group does not mean that you have the same soul as that person. But with your twin flame, you have the same soul. There is no separation between you. And within your soul is a masculine and a feminine energy. And your twin flame was created to be your ultimate lover. So the signs that he's thinking about you or she's thinking about you are a little bit different than with a soulmate or a non soulmate relationship. So let's get started with those signs, okay? Now, the first 2 signs I'm going to talk about are actually signs that, when you're in physical union with your twin flame, these are good signs to look out for. So, the first one that we have that I've noted here is he includes you in his plans. So let's say he calls you up and he tells you about his plans, his purpose in life. He talks about his hobbies, different things he wants to do, areas in his life where he wants to grow, or just things that, he is he's interested in, and he's just, wants to deepen his knowledge of. Now, when he includes you in that, it's a sign that he's really thinking about you. He's thinking about you in a very deep way, in a very committed way. And someone who is not thinking about you would never ever suggest that you're included in their life purpose work, in their hobbies. They wouldn't want to partner with you on their life purpose. So yeah, that's a sign that he's thinking about you. He includes you in his plans. So the next sign that I've noted down here is yeah, so he just communicates to you, he sends you a message, he lets you know, he calls you, or he wants to meet up and see you, and he tells you. He tells you, or he's showing interest in you, asking what you're doing. He wants to know, how your day's going. That's another sign that he's thinking about you. And both of these signs are, very obvious signs to us that we are akin to knowing. We've heard about them before. So those signs are really good for knowing when you're in union. These things happen. He'll just tell you, or she'll just tell you, whether your twin flame be masculine or feminine. So he or she will tell you. They'll make it clear that they're thinking about you, which is lovely. Okay, another sign that they're thinking about you. Now these are kind of signs that are really perfect to look out for if you're not yet in union with your twin flame. Maybe you've not even met them physically, and you don't know who your twin flame is at all, and this is maybe new to you, or you've been doing this journey for a while, and you just haven't met your twin flame yet via video call, or you haven't come across them. They haven't kind of physically come into your external reality. So these signs are really helpful for you, for everyone actually. Even when you're in union, these signs are fantastic. So because you and your twin flame share the same soul, when you think about them, they are thinking about you too. Between you, you are one being. So I'll give you an example, right? Because I'm in union with my twin flame, and I'll let you know how this has happened with me. But even if you're not in union, this is like these signs on a soul level, you'll just know, you'll get that feeling inside of you. And it's not the same feeling that you get like with someone that's not your twin flame, who's a soulmate, or just say someone you're in a relationship with, or what kind of situation, it doesn't matter. It's not like an excited, fluttery heart feeling. It's not like that at all. It's not a high. It's not like this kind of high, like lusty, sort of passionate feeling. Although you can have passion for your twin flame, and of course you were created to, because you're each other's ultimate lover. We have passion, don't worry. We all have passion with our twin flames. But it's not that kind of high sort of, energy and feeling that you get when you meet someone new. That's not the sign. And I know that that's kind of a sign that we look out for, um, with kind of like ego-based relationships, shall we say. So the sign that your twin flame is thinking about you is when you're thinking about them. You know, any core thoughts that you have about them, they'll be thinking about you too. So let's give you an example, okay? So I've noticed with twin flames, if you have just a passing thought, it's not a core, sort of really deep thought, they might not be thinking the same in that moment. However, with your twin flame, whether you be in union or not, if you think about them deeply, you're thinking at them really on a deep soul level, at your core, you're really having deep thoughts about them. If that's the case, then they're having the same about you, because everything that you choose and you feel at your core, your twin flame feels and chooses as well. There is no separation between you whatsoever. So that's one of the signs that he's thinking about you as well. Um, even when you're not in union, even if he's like telling you, or she's telling you, I don't want to talk to you anymore, blocked, they blocked you, or, they just want to be friends, or they just want to have an affair and they don't actually want anything serious with you. Maybe it's like a casual relationship, or maybe they're married and, you know, um, it's not looking very serious, it's not looking like they're really serious about you. All of the external does not matter whatsoever. It's what happens within in your internal world. That's all that matters. So yeah, that's a sign, another sign, that's a third sign that he is thinking about you. And I just wanted to pause for a minute and just also let you know, I think it's very important that you know this, guys, everyone that's watching this video right now. Twin flames are not this, kind of doolally, sort of up in the air, spiritual woo-woo nonsense. It's not like that at all. They're not, it's not make-believe, it's not a fantasy, it's not a myth, it's not just something you hear and you just hear that word and it's not real, what you hear or read about twin flames. And that simply isn't true. I know there's a lot of nonsense out there about twin flames, a lot of utter nonsense, and I can't even begin to tell you, you know. But yeah, twin flames are real, and it is you. Your soul has a masculine and a feminine energy within it. Let's stay on topic here. He writes you a message. We're done with that. That's fine. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I love the next one. So, you get a feeling in your heart. So what happens and what will be happening to all of you, just now, whether you're in union or not, you'll get a feeling in your heart, and it feels like a sort of a warmth, and it feels like someone is communicating to you in your heart, and you just feel really peaceful. You feel very loved, and you don't feel alone. You just feel this in your heart. And that feeling in your heart, the way I experienced it anyway, even before I came into my twin flame union, the way I experienced it, on earth, the way I was feeling before I came into union, is that it kind of, I felt like very connected to everyone and everything. And I felt like there was no separation between me and all other beings, all other living things for that, not just beings, but also living things for that matter. And it's just this kind of warmth and love and peace in your heart. That's the way I would best describe it, the way it happened to me. And it's kind of like, you know, you feel emotional, like there's a resonating feeling when you see or hear something, that a message has been communicated to you. And when that happens, that's all of this that I've explained, that's actually your twin flame communicating to you that they are thinking about you. And when they communicate to you, they are automatically thinking about you the way you are when the way you are with them or with anyone. Like when you communicate, you're on each other's minds. Even if it's a not romantic relationship, which twin flames are, by the way. But if it's a not non-romantic relationship and you're just talking to someone, can be an acquaintance or a work colleague, whatever, your friends, doesn't matter what the situation is. When you are communicating with a person, you're on each other's mind. And it's actually like that with twin flames as well. There's kind of like an inner, sort of a quiet sort of communication that goes on within your heart, and that's your twin flame communicating with you. Yes. The point I wanted to make as well, I didn't write it down, but I forgot to write it down, but I really wanted to tell you this as well. You know that your twin flame is communicating to you because they will also communicate with things in your external reality. It might be a song, it can be repeated number patterns, it can be, you know, something in a film that you see that is related to your interests, and it's lots of random things at once. As an example, that happened to me. Oh my god, did it happen to me? And this is before I met my twin flame, before I even knew his name. So that can happen too, like things that are just so uniquely you, all kind of at random, being shown to you in some kind of way. That is also a sign, what else? It's this kind of feeling that you get, a resonating feeling in your heart. You know, it's like, it's God that's communicating to you through you or through the twin flame, through everyone for that matter, all living things. And whether you believe in God or not, that's cool. It's okay, it doesn't matter. Whether you want to call it God or the universe or just synchronicities. That is how your twin flame communicates to you as well. In all things, absolutely all things. Or it can happen that you're talking to someone and they say something. Maybe you've researched a topic. Maybe you've asked, that God, also known as the universe, for an answer. You've got an answer that you need, and you ask that question, and then a few minutes later or 10 minutes later, whatever the situation, you speak to someone and then they communicate the answer to you, and they don't even know that you've asked the question. They don't know, they don't realise that they're giving you the answer that you had asked. So these things happen, and that is your twin flame communicating to you. That is it. So yeah, I just wanted to say as well, yeah, I've remembered the other point that I wanted to mention. your twin flame is grounded, and I really would like for you to all understand that your twin flame is something that, you know, we're grounding into on planet Earth. And I feel like, you know, it's important for you to know it's not just make believe, it's not just a dream, it's real. Everyone has a twin flame. Everyone, I kid you not, everyone has a twin flame. And perhaps the reason that some people believe that they don't have a twin flame, or you believe that not everyone has a twin flame, is because maybe you feel kind of blocked, numbed out in areas in your consciousness that you're not able to see the truth of that just yet. But you can. I did it. I wasn't always, you know, open and, you know, in contact, in touch with the truth, and you know, so connected to my heart as I am today, as you see me now. You know, I wasn't so peaceful. I had lack of clarity. I was confused. But you can heal all of that as I did. And the way I did it is the way I met my twin flame, and the reason that I'm with my twin flame now is because of Jeff and Sheila's work. They are my spiritual teacher, my spiritual guru, which is even, you know, really higher up and more advanced sort of a spiritual teacher, you know, your guru. And they are my spiritual guru. And the reason I say they are my is, and I say the word guru as singular, is because they are also a twin flame couple, and they were the first twin flame couple ever to, you know, come into union and harmonious union on planet Earth. And I think they've been in union for about 7 years, or like they're in harmonious union now, but I think that they've actually met about 7 years ago, maybe more. But it's been a long time, and they're so experienced with this kind of work. And yeah, I just really recommend Twin Flame Ascension School to you. It's it, I just don't have words to tell you how it is, but I will try. So basically, when you watch Twin Flame Ascension, so you've got like hours and hours, like I think like 300 and something hours of content, Twin Flame content. And what happens is, as you watch it, you bring more love into areas of your consciousness where it's lacking in love, and you heal any blocks that come up to your union, to your own union. And as you keep going, you go deeper and deeper into love and knowing who you really are, your true and divine self, you know, who you really are at your core. And as you go deeper and deeper, you heal more and more layers to your twin flame union. And as long as you continue, you will meet your twin flame. You will actually be able to recognize who they are because you recognize yourself so much. You know, you're able to really recognize yourself, and it's only because you're able to recognize yourself that you're able to recognize them. And so it's just a process of healing, and it's really, you know, it's amazing, and I feel emotional thinking about it. But yeah, just I recommend Twin Flame Ascension School. I watch it as much as possible. It's amazing, and yeah, just feel free to check out twinflamesuniverse.com. You can find it there under the products heading, and there's a whole community of people there to support you as well. This Twin Flames Universe Facebook group. So yeah, perhaps see you there, and I wish you all the best with your journey. And I hope that these signs have helped you to recognize, you know, how you can understand and recognize when your twin flame is communicating to you, him or her. So yeah, see you next time, guys, and have a nice day, morning, night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye bye.